Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another foundation review. I feel like I've been reviewing foundation after foundation, but they just keep on coming out. So today I want to review the Clinique Even Better foundation. This was something that came out, I would say, probably a couple weeks ago. Typically, I don't like Clinique for many reasons that I'll get into, but I did want to try it because I felt like you guys would be interested in it. And also, I have a special guest today for this video. My special guest is Mason. Say hi to the camera, Mason. Turn to the camera, baby. This is Mason. This is my nephew. My sister's staying with me for a couple of days, so she brought her dog over and I'm babysitting him while he's at work, so he's going to be part of the tutorial too. Mason is a Shih Tzu Bichon mix. He's 2 years old. I think that we've had him since, how old were you when we got you, Mason? Like 14 weeks maybe? I don't know. He might have been like even 2 months. I don't know why 14 weeks sticks out, but he might have been 2 months. He's super small, and now he is very big. He's a whopping 17 pounds, little fat boy. So he's going to be part of our tutorial today. Is that light too bright for you, Mason? You can handle it. I wish you guys could see him right now. He just is sitting here on my lap, resting his head on the desk. He's a very good doggy. No, you cannot chew up the concealer. No, sir. So back to this foundation. So this is the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation, and it's broad spectrum SPF 25. It says it perfects and transforms. It says allergy tested, 100% fragrance free. On the back it states the skin perfecting coverage of a foundation with the transforming power of a serum. Visibly restores skin instantly and over time with good for skin ingredients like vitamin C, salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, and also provides sun protection. It's weightless, buildable full coverage, and it's a second skin finish. So off the rip, I would definitely say that this is something that I would enjoy. I don't usually go for Clinique products, and here's why. Back in the day, like probably, I don't know, close to 10 years ago, Clinique released this foundation that was kind of like a concealer mixed with foundation, and my skin did horribly with it, and the colors were wrong. My skin did really bad, and I just didn't like it. So ever since then, I've been kind of turned off by Clinique, but I will tell you that something else is turning me off very badly when it comes to Clinique. These shades, come on now guys, seriously, their darkest shade is not even close to what I would consider to be dark. So the really messed up thing about this is that they have 42 shade options. Okay, so that's a pretty good amount of shade options, and it's like 42 shades of beige. I'm not even kidding you. Colors that I would consider to be like remotely dark, if you will, are like 4 shades out of the 42. Like it's really ridiculous. And according to my mother, they have been like this since the get-go. My mom said that back in the day, she was the darkest color that they had, and my mom looks like this. Okay, I don't understand this because it is 2021. I feel like we should be kind of past this point, and I'm not understanding why it's so hard for you guys to make an even amount of color. Like you have like 50 shades of beige and then 3 dark shades, and those dark shades to me look a little ashy in the bottle. I'm just saying, whenever I cannot support your shade range, I automatically dislike the foundation, because even though, yeah, they had my color and all of that, I'm thinking about my sisters. What about my sisters out there that have a lot of melanin? What are they to do? So just as a black woman, I can honestly say that I'm probably going to take this back to the store just for the fact that I don't support it. I don't like it. I just did the review because I felt like y'all would want to hear it. As far as pricing is concerned, it is $42, which I feel like is on the higher side. Not NARS high, but it's on the higher side. But again, we're talking about Clinique. So the color that I ended up getting is called Mocha. It's warm neutral 115.5, whatever that means. So for the packaging, I really like it. It's clean, it's sleek. You can either screw off the top here and use it as like, I don't know, just the way it is, or you can pop the top and there's a pump on top, which I feel like is really nifty. I like that. Pump a little bit out on my hand. So Mason Mason wanted to get his shot in. This is what it looks like on my hand, and he's back down. It definitely isn't too runny, not too thick either, so I think that it's okay to put on with just a regular brush, and I think that I'm going to do that, and I think that Mason is already picking out which brush I'm going to use. So I'm going to start with 2 pumps here. The brush that I'm going to use is the Morphe E63 brush. So I just put a little bit on, and we definitely have some fabulous coverage right there. So it really took care of underneath my chin. Looking into the monitor, it does look a little orange on the monitor, but I feel like all my foundations have been looking orange in my monitor. I don't know if it's like my white balance or something, but I'm telling you that it doesn't look as orange in person. Just going into my forehead really quick, I'm still on 2 pumps. Getting kind of low, but I don't think that I'm going to need any more because the coverage is really, really good. So looking at my hand, I will say that this has definitely oxidized. It was nowhere near this dark. And you can see that that's quite a contrast. So I feel that the colors are very misleading. We're really not able to test anything. You really need to be careful on what your colors look like on the actual like display, and that's kind of what I had to go on, because Ulta won't even pop a sample open for you and put it on polyglass. They won't do any of that. They won't put on a tissue. It's all by sight. So I feel like maybe if I had been in the store and I was able to swatch, I would have like put this on my hand, let it dry, see if it oxidized, and probably would have chosen the color beforehand. But I feel like when I get everything on, it's gonna look fine. Finish is like a matte finish, but not too matte. It's not a drying matte. The feel of it, I definitely can feel it on my face, but it doesn't feel horrible. I've probably expected that a 42 foundation would have been feeling a little bit better than this, if I'm being 100% honest, but at the same time, makeup is makeup. You're gonna feel it on your face. It just oxidized really, really bad. Mason, they definitely have your shade. You ain't gotta worry about that. The concealer that I have is by Juvia's Place. It is their I Am Magic Concealer. I was going to just buy some e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And then what are you, sir? What are you trying to do? There you go. He wanted to get down, apparently. He was tired of my mouth. Yeah, anyway, like I said, this was on sale for $9.50, and it's usually $14. I love this concealer because I just do. It's very, like, thick, but has that texture where you can easily blend it out, and it's black owned, so yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I was going to get the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, but I decided not to, because why not support black business, honey? Yeah. Now that I have the concealer on, I really, really like the finish on this. So to set it, I'm going to be using my One Size setting powder by Patrick Starr. A little bit underneath the eye, just so my concealer doesn't cake. So while this is setting down, let's take a quick intermission. Have you guys tried this new Mountain Dew, the Major Melon? It's dew charged with watermelon. I can't decide if I like it. Why did I buy a whole 12 case of it? And it's not as good as I thought it would be. I definitely like Voltage better. I feel like it would be a good, like a really good drink to like chase with. So like if you mix this drink with Malibu in the middle of the summer too. So I'm going to start dusting this powder off. I've had it on for like 5 minutes. This is the powder look. Oh, it looks even different with the powder on. Girl, I don't know. Guys, I'm just going to take some of my Fenty Beauty bronzer and kind of, I don't know, add some definition. I feel like I look like a boiled egg. Like, you know how boiled eggs are like super smooth? I look like a cage-free egg. Oh, this is nasty. This is my Urban Decay 24/7 lip glide on pencil that is very little. It's in the color Conspiracy. It's my favorite, if you can't tell by how little it is. And the lip gloss that I'm going to use today is my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Praline. Can I be honest with you guys? I don't like this. Why do I look bad? Like when I look in my, I don't know how it looks on camera, but when I'm looking at this, like it looks, you know how your makeup looks when you've had it on for like a long time? That's how it looks. Like I feel like it's like getting like deep into my pores. Like it's, what are you doing? I'm gonna go in with my continuous Morphe setting spray and spray this down, even though I feel very defeated right now. It'll probably be a different color by the time this gets done drying, since it has changed colors on me like 3 times. Final thoughts. I don't like it because I look like a cage-free egg. It's too uniformed. And that was only with 2 pumps, so it's not like I put on too much. You know, like that was with me barely covering my face. It looks very uniformed. It lacks depth. It kind of just dried down flat to my face from here to here, that it kind of oxidized. But you can definitely tell on my hand. I mean, it's getting darker and darker by the minute. I don't know if you can see it, but this looks super, super like in my pores. It's just sitting in my pores. It looks old. It looks bad. Like I don't want to see this in 2 hours. I'm going to be looking like a granny. So as far as coverage, I give it 5 stars. Shade range, you get 1 star. Then as far as comfortability, like my face, I don't know why my nose keeps itching. I don't know if I'm just allergic to Clinique, because I don't know. I feel very uncomfortable right now. And I don't mean to just drag this foundation, but, and because I know I didn't go into it happy, but I really just, this is not it. This is not it. Especially for $42. No, this is not it. I would give this foundation probably 2 out of 5 stars. I'm interested on how it's going to wear, but it sucks now. It's not going to get any better. So me and Mason appreciate you coming to our review. Mason, do you like the foundation? I'm gonna take that as a no. Thank you guys so much for watching our review, and we hope that you would leave a like and subscribe, don't we, Mason? See you guys next time. Bye.